Giants football is back, man. I am pumped. I am excited. But before we do get into this Giants versus Lions preseason week 1 preview, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and leave a like on the vid, comment down below your thoughts on everything heading into the game tonight, and definitely hit the subscribe button and join the channel. And in this video, I just want to go over the game. I want to go over, the things that I'm going to be watching out for. I'm pretty sure you've been hearing a lot of people say the same things. Like, of course, we are all going to be, watching out for the rookies. And that's going to be the first thing we get into. Jalen Hyatt, Deontay Banks, John Michael Schmitz, Eric Gray. I'm pumped to see those guys on the field. I'm pumped to see, I'm going to start off with Jalen Hyatt. I'm pumped to see how does that speed look like in an actual NFL game, in actual live settings. All camp long we've been hearing about the speed that Jalen Hyatt possesses. He's been showing it out, and he's been having a great camp, and I'm excited to see what he looks like tonight in his preseason debut. Tank Dell, rookie wide receiver from the Texans, had a pretty decent debut last night, made an amazing touchdown catch versus the Patriots last night. It was absolutely amazing. John Michael Schmitz, someone who has been basically, solid all camp long, been going up against Dexter Lawrence. And when, you look at the joint practices that we've been having or that we had with the Detroit Lions this week, he's been, looking great, been looking absolutely great. And I'm excited to see him tonight also, being that center that the Giants offensive line has been missing. Deontay Banks, the first round pick, is the guy that we really got to get into because, early on in camp, he was struggling, we can't lie. He was struggling. Now, it was also when the Giants weren't in pads yet. They weren't being as physical. And I think, based off what we've heard and what we've seen, we haven't heard much about Deontay Banks, being picked on or getting, cooked as much, during the practices with the Lions and the, few little practices of, the Giants training camp. We haven't heard much about Deontay Banks getting cooked like that. So I'm excited to see him also on the field and just seeing him being able to press a guy at the line of scrimmage, him being physical throughout the route. I'm excited to see that. Of course, you got Eric Gray, who I think is going to get a lot of carries tonight, get a lot of, playing time tonight because, of course, I don't think the Giants are going to play Saquon. They're not going to play Daniel Jones or Darren Waller, or at least I don't think so. Maybe they do, but I don't think they will. So also excited to see him. And then you look at the slot cornerback position. That's the next thing we're going to get into. The next thing I'm going to be looking out for, the slot cornerback position is just based on what we've seen, based on what we've been hearing all camp long it's a position that's up for grabs, between Darnay Holmes, Cordell Flott, Trey Hawkins. We've seen them, use Deontay Banks, Trey Hawkins as the boundary cornerbacks and have Adoree Jackson in the slot. It's been a position where no one has really played good enough to be that solidified guy. Darnay Holmes has been getting cooked all camp long. All camp long. People have been calling for him to get cut. I think the Giants saved $3 million towards the cap if they were to cut him. Cordell Flott is the guy who the Giants took last year in the draft. Again, hasn't really been able to take that spot away. I think the Giants have definitely been like, hey, we want to give Cordell Flott the spot as the starting slot cornerback, but he hasn't really been playing that well to get that starting position. Now, the guy that a lot of people have been raving about, me included, a lot of people are excited about this cat here, is Trey Hawkins. Of course, it is Trey freaking Hawkins. I'm excited to see what he will look like tonight. Now, I'm not sure what the cornerback starting lineup will look like. I'm not sure what the starting secondary will look like, but I'm pretty sure Trey Hawkins is going to get a lot of run time tonight versus the Lions. Had an amazing camp for the Giants as a 6th-round rookie out of Old Dominion. And I'm just pumped up to see what he looks like in an actual NFL game setting when they are on, when they're going to be calling pass interferences. I do think that's one thing that Trey Hawkins, has been doing that well. Out of some of the plays I've been watching is him, holding, him being a little bit grabby. Let's see how that translates tonight on the field. But either way, I'm excited to see him. You got you have the position battle of the guards, Joshua Zudu, 3rd-round rookie we took last year out of North Carolina. What will he look like tonight? I think the Giants have kind of, I don't want to say they have solidified what their starting lineup will be offensive line-wise, but I'm pretty sure it most likely will be Ben Bredesen with Mark Lewinsky as the 2 starting guards. But if Joshua Zudu goes out there, has a great preseason, maybe the Giants say, hey, let's move Brent Bredesen to right guard and have Josh Uzudu slide in as that starting left guard for us. So that is also something that I'm very, very pumped up to see. But overall, Giants football is freaking back, man. Of course, everybody's going to be looking out for the rooks, the position battle, slot corner, guard position. It's going to be something that, everyone's looking out for. The linebacker position, Darian Beavers, Micah McFadden. Who goes out there and has the better performance, as we get closer to week 1, who ends up taking that linebacker 2 spot, next to Bobby Okereke. And that's really it. That's really everything I got. Quick little video, quick little preview for the New York Giants versus Detroit Lions. I think the Lions will be playing some of their starters. So the guys that are going to be starting, most likely be some depth guys, some backup guys, because I don't see the Giants starting all of their, real starters. Darren Waller, Dexter Lawrence, I don't see them starting those guys. So those guys will get put up to the test early, with the Lions mostly likely playing their starters. You know how Dan Campbell is, man. He's going to go out there. He's going to play his guys. But that's really everything I got for this Giants versus Lions preview. I will be back after the game to recap it. Give my takeaways from it, everything, the performances from the rookies, all that good stuff. So stick around to the channel for that later on tonight after the game. But if you did enjoy this quick little video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, definitely hit the subscribe button, join the channel. And until next time, it's Video Boy J Dimes, and we are out. Peace. Go Giants.